Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Frostpunk. I'm pretty much carrying this on from the end of my last recording. I'm just not stopping. I want to see how this is going to play out. And to that end, what do I want to do? What I want to do is focus on things, on building the relations with the children's mine. That's kind of my priority. It's pretty much just wood and steel that I need for that. So I think as soon as the working day is going to start, which we're coming up on, I'm going to go wooden supports, get as much out of that warehouse as possible. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to try and get all settlements fully developed. I don't know if I'll succeed, but if I can build the loyalty up with, like, the children's mine so it's loyal, then I think all three camps should help out when New London needs help. I'm interested to see how it's all going to play out. Scouts are just about to return. Good. Welcome back. Do I want to send you out up this way? Because there's not much left to go and find, so we may as well. We've got a ton of food in. We can send off... Well, actually, I need a little bit more wood, and I can send off the automatic prototyping, but I actually need a wood supply, which I don't have anymore. We'll do the safe route upgrade, and then proper houses. We'll focus on these bits for now. So if I can get down to automatic prototyping, I can see what the last thing there is, the steam lorries. Oh, I also need to do the advanced burners, and I forgot about that. Because I need to try and steady my own coal supply. We're, what, just over a day away from our confrontation with New London. And that's going to be fun. Let's send off the charcoal kilns as well, because that gets another one done for the shipwreck camp. I could go about trying to do the safe route over to the shipwreck camp, because then I'd get a steady supply of wood. Might not be a bad idea. Hot Springs! Hello. Sabotage. We have grave news. The old man decided to go and blow shit up. Yep, I know. We're all responsible. We should all take the blame. Let's send off the coal mines rebuild. That gets all of that next stage done with the children's mine. Oh, hello. New Londoners are coming. Yes, they are. I wonder what their intentions could be. Who knows? Let's do the advanced burners research, because then we can reduce our coal consumption again, which, you know, we're not doing great with at the moment. Our coal consumption is double what our production is, and that ain't good. Although we're doing really well with our healthcare. That's bloody impressive. Alright, shipwreck camp. We need your help. We know that we're asking for a lot, but we need better housing. These huts we're living in now are too crowded and don't hold the heat in. Plus, some of us want to live separately from others. We used to think that we could trust each other, but we were proven wrong. Okay, we'll build separate quarters. What is that going to require? 200 coal and 80 steel. Wow. They also want an infirmary and a steam sawmill. God. I need steam cores for that lot. But this is the last stage for them. So it could be worth doing. Still waiting on the relations with the children's mine to change. I mean, if I could get that to at least friendly, that might work, but I don't know. Just over just 14 hours until the confrontation happens. Not a great feeling. We'll do another wooden supports use once the cooldown is done. Go. Get us as much steel as we can, please. What's going down? Oh, hello. After the coal mines were rebuilt, the amount of work needed to extract coal fell radically. Some children have nothing to do and are wandering aimlessly or playing the whole day. Working kids are envious of that and attempt to take away their food, claiming that they don't deserve it. We don't know what to do about that. There's clearly you don't work, you don't eat sentiment around here. Right. I don't know what to do, but doing nothing will please the mine with no additional ramifications, so I'll do that. He says, as I'm sure consequences will be inbound anytime soon. What now? Oh, would you know it? After rebuilding of our coal mine, we can think about connecting our settlement with a safe route that will let us travel without fear of getting stranded in the snow. If you build it, we will send you a shipment of coal every other day. Cool, so I can do that now. And again, that's just 3 steps along the journey, so that is good. Not that I think we're going to have much time to actually get that done. The relations are still neutral. It's not particularly favourable. I'm not able to do much without any wood. So I'm kinda stuck with things at the moment. But here we go. We must help them. They are starving. Those poor people. Indeed. Trouble in New London. Yeah. We know all of this, so let's figure out a course of action. Outpost 11. It's effing cold now. I mean, it really is. We heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labour shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things got out of control. We're asking for your help, essentially. We need to think about it. So I can consult with Hot Springs, the Children's Mine, and the Shipwreck Camp. Okay, let's speak to each one in turn. So, Shipwreck Camp. Can you help us with New London? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offense, pal, you're different, but they can go to hell with their generators and fancy houses. They grew too big and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back, mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We say let New London fall, but we owe you, and we'll help you whatever you do. Thank you. Hot Springs, what do you have to say? We don't know much of New London, but it seems that, to us, unlike you, its people fail to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it is useless to dispute her rulings. But whatever you decide, we won't deny you help if you ask for it. Thank you. And the Children's Mine. Can you support us against New London? We're saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try to help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die, and this world saw too much death already. The decision is yours, but whether you choose to save New London or not, we will help you as much as we can. We must stand together, or we'll all freeze alone. See, I think they've got the bright attitude. Each camp's got a slightly different one, you know. Hot Springs is pretty much indifferent. So, let's answer to New London. We have an answer. Right. I'm going to try and save him again. And see how that goes. So, New London's economy is in shambles, so we will need a lot of coal to keep them warm. Due to the cold, a lot of their workers are sick, which means that our people will have to replace them. Infirmaries will heal the gravely ill, but to build them we need to send steel and steam cores. Their food economy is stretched to the maximum since the beginning, so a shipment of food rations will be a great aid. Indeed. How quickly the mood changes. We were ready to fight New London, now many want to help them despite the huge cost. After all, people still have friends and relatives there. On the other hand, if we let New London fall, we could take full control of it, though many of its inhabitants would die. We'd also have to prepare for a massive wave of refugees. I know, we've already made the decision. I'm going to switch this back to steel and steam cores. Actually, I'll do that on the next day, because I've got just under 5 days to deal with all this. Your decision to preserve the bigger and more advanced society will affect us all. For good or ill, only time will tell. We believe that if we exert ourselves, we can take care of the food shipment for New London. The other tasks are in your hands. Thank you. Shipwreck camp. We've heard you chose to spare the Toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice, as we said. Alas, we too will have to face its consequences. We'll send them the workers they need to get on their good side and keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, having built a few, so we'll take a look at theirs. Sweet. The children's mine remains silent. Shit. So, I need... What was the shipment of coal? It's 3,000, yeah. Shit. This could prove to be problematic. Okay, I will let this go for the time that it needs to. See, I don't know whether it would be better to try and... If I'd just been able to get those relations a bit higher, then that would have been good. Like, I've done everything that they approved of. Why don't they like me? That 3,000 coal is going to be a fucking bitch to get. But what I really need is... What do I need? What I need is wood from these guys. I should have been trying to focus on getting the... Getting the safe route up and running. See, now I'm concerned I'm not going to do this. I realise those scouts are still going. You've got wood and steel there. That's everything now. So let's bring you back. Bring those scouts back. We'll disband them. That'll get me some resources. And... what can I do from there? I mean, the advanced burners research is done. How has that not affected my coal balance? Mildly concerning. What I might try and do is focus on getting the steel and steam cores myself, and if I can try and send some stuff off for these guys, then we might be able to manage this. We need to do all of this before, like, the last day. So I've got a few days to work with. I'm hoping that this is manageable. So at the end of this day, switch over to steel and steam cores. Do a mixed crews. Because I need how many steam cores for you guys? I need 5. I don't know if I'm going to get those. Because I used all of mine and I've sent the rest off elsewhere. Is this going to be doable? I don't know. Getting the safe route built as well between here and the shipwreck camp really would help. I can't send anything else off to them yet because I don't have steam cores. I may have made some poor decisions again. What's going to be a good way of doing things from here? Because I've got the resources to be able to make another construction team, but then I don't have the resources to start building the safe route over here. Because I need 150 wood and 225 steel. I'm not going to get all of that in that space of time. I might have been better trying to go down the refugees route this time, I don't know. This is a tough one. At least the temperature's dropping. Keeps people a little happier and healthier. Food shipment's just about to hit New London, so that's one bit down. Here we go. One stage done. Yep, you got the food. Good. Glad to hear it. God, our coal supply has just fucking disappeared as well. I don't know why we're struggling with this so much. I know we've got a lot of braziers up and running. Right, scouts have returned to the city. Good. I'm going to put a lot of these back down onto heating level 1. Because I don't think we need them all quite so warm. Discontent rises a little bit, but that's fine. We'll disband you guys, get some extra wood in. And send off the shafts expansion. Or should I do the depot upgrade? Because I don't know what's going to push the loyalty or the relations up. Either way, they'll send me some coal, so we'll go for the depot upgrade because it's a little bit cheaper. Ooh, that is really fucking tight. Can I do coal mining optimization? 10% better efficiency on the coal mines. Probably worth doing. I'm going to put this onto extended shifts. I know people aren't going to like it, but we kind of need it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any more resources from the shipwreck camp at the moment. Because obviously the steel and steam cores I need to save for New London. They've got the workers though, so that's something. Yeah, I'm doing a big old concern over all of this. It's not looking great. What's up? Cold homes. I'm not addressing this right now. We can't spare the coal. If we need to try and build up resources here, it's not going to be great. But I haven't done anything like researching the coal thumper or anything, so I can't provide extra stuff for what we need. I'm going to send off the shafts expansion as well, see if I can improve the relations with the children's mine. If there's a chance I can get them to deal with the coal supply, then that's really going to be beneficial. But it also royally messes with us. So that's an improvement to our coal supply. I'm going to keep it on extended shifts though. Kind of need that. Right. One thing reached the child's mine. Those neutral relations still ain't changing. Not good with that. Right, that's another one done. Cool. Relations are still neutral. Don't like it. I can send more stuff over to the shipwreck camp. Again, I don't know how I feel about it. You know, some real fluctuating temperatures over the next couple of days as well. This is going to be a bugger. Can I ask the children's mine if they'll do anything? No. I think until the relations go up to friendly/loyal, they won't send off a shipment. I don't know what I'm going to need to do in order to fulfill that. Because they're already on like tier 3 of this stuff. Maybe all I needed to do was try and connect with them a bit sooner, but I don't know. Temperature's going to be dropping soon, so switch the heating levels back over. I should probably knack the coal supply. Yep. But it's only for a day, and then I can drop it again, or change it over again. Like, if I could get lucky with... If I could get lucky with Shipwreck Camp sending me more wood... which might be a bit of a push. Because I could send off some shipments to them, but I'd worry that it would seriously hamper my efforts to try and help New London. But then I'd be able to send off this, and that might help raise the relations with... Yeah, okay. I'm going to send off the infirmary one, because that's the smaller resource sink. And they're going to send me 50 wood, which means I could send off the next one here, the hothouses for the children's mine. I'm really cobbling this together as fucking poorly as I can, but that's also going to take 2 steam cores and 60 steel. And that could really mess things up, because I've only got 2 days left. Oh, I don't like this. Not to mention that wood is only going to be getting here in like the next half a day. Okay, I've nearly got enough steel, and I'm 1 steam core away from being able to send things off to New London. Do I want to send this off? Will it make a difference? I'm going to try it. If I fail, I fail. I've just got to take it as I can. How long is that going to take? 10 hours. I don't think that I'm going to do this. I really don't. I can't do anything with the wooden supports. I've just got to rely on the output that I can get from all of this, and we've got less than 24 hours, so I don't think it's going to go well. So even if I can get the children's mind on board, I think that it's going to be too little too late, and I don't have the resources to send things off myself. And the relations are still neutral with them. Yeah, this is a failure. Fuck. Okay. Just over 12 hours to go. I don't have the steel, nor do I have the steam cores to send off. And things with the children's mine just haven't changed. So I think New London is going to fall once again. I mean, I think it's at this point, you know, once we get past the Save New London kind of section, like, these guys aren't communicating with me anymore. So I think my efforts have been completely in vain. There's no point in really trying to do anything. You've got to get them on your side before you get to this point. I need to remember that. The frost is here. And our deadline is very much here as well. This has been a real trial. And I got the steel I needed. Still 1 steam core short, but it makes no difference. Time is up for New London. New London has fallen. Starving and desperate, its people turned on their authorities amidst the riots, looting, and senseless destruction. The last city on Earth fell. We did our best. I really tried with this one. But we have failed. I mean, at least we still have each other. I don't know. Okay, I gave it as good a go as I possibly could. But, sadly, wasn't quite enough again. I'm quite gutted because it really felt like things were going a lot better than they did last time, but I don't think I'm going to have another attempt at this. I'll probably have a go at it in my spare time, or maybe on a stream or something. If I ever get back to streaming, we could give this another go. But I think for now, I'm going to wrap this series up here, because this game pulls no punches. Like, 11-bit studios really like making games that batter the shit out of you. And honestly, I think it's a really good challenge. Like, this and this War of Mine have both been phenomenally good for that kind of post-apocalyptic survival scenario, and both in very different ways. Like, I absolutely loved this War of Mine when I first started playing it, and then finding out that they'd made this, little city builder survival thing. Obviously, I was completely on board with it, and it's proven to be such a fantastic experience. The setting and the management and everything is really good. It's so in-depth and engaging. And each new scenario that I've played, not that I've played all of them just yet, I've still got a few that I need to try out, but they've offered unique and new interesting ways to play the game, and I really commend them on what they've done with that. So much to the point where it's like over the last couple of weeks, there's been a Kickstarter project for Frostpunk, the board game. And I backed it the day it went live, because I was just like, yes, I need to have a copy of this. So I'm going to be looking forward to that showing up sometime next year. And I'm sure I'll be playing plenty more of this in my spare time, because I really do love this game. It's so damn good. But I think that will probably do it for this video and this series. So I'm just going to wrap it up here and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the series. It's been loads of fun. If you did enjoy it, do check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. I should have just left it be. If I went on adventures like this in real life, I'd get myself killed. I know it.